Hi, it's kind of cold this morning. I'm wearing a jacket. This is Monday, and this week I'm just going to show you your assignments. There's two of them, and one is going to be to write an introductory paragraph, just like you will in your essays. So it'll be the first paragraph of an essay in which you kind of get interest for the reader. So let's just take a look at this week. So here we have, you're going to read The Power of Introverts. Again, here you're just accumulating topics about which you might want to write your first essay. Okay. So, and you're going to post about that. It's always an interesting topic, introversion, extroversion, that sort of thing. And so that has value in itself. And the next one is, again, we're preparing you to write an essay. Now you've attempted the summary where you use all those MLA in the article, such and such by so-and-so. Smith uses the technique of, you use the last name. You do not put the author's name in parentheses at the end of a sentence. Some of you did that, even then, though it says do not do that. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. These are your two assignments. The more challenging one will be to write an introduction, but not that challenging, because in introductions, you can use language that is kind of casual. Remember, you're trying to get people interested in the topic. So here you go. The instructions have all kinds of things in them. A description of what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And here's an example of one that I wrote. I wasn't kidding. I wrote this based on experience. And then here you can even click on another example. You can click on introductions. So we've got everything you need there. So sometimes at the end of the introduction, you introduce the work you're going to be writing about. And you can see that here at the end of this paragraph. So think about that. So now you know how to do a summary and you know how to do the MLA language. Now we're backing up a little and you're going to do an introductory paragraph. So these don't tend to be super difficult because you do not have to really do that MLA business. Okay. Remember, if you go to your home and if you just go to modules and you look at the first module, you will see, oh, look at this, introductions, conclusions, transitions, quotations. There's a little how-to, which may be more meaningful now when you're trying to implement it than when you just glanced at it at the beginning of the semester. So there's about introductions. Here's transitions. Transitions are important, which connect one idea to the next. Elements of quotation, you might want to take a look at that. There's examples and a description of that. So I'm just trying to bring to your attention that in these modules, summary writing, MLA, slideshow, these things may need a little bit of review. Remember, it's make an error, fix it, learn it. Make another error, fix it, learn it. So if you're using you, or you didn't introduce with the title, or you didn't do the author's first and last name, or you put the, heaven forbid, the author's name in parentheses at the end, when it's unnecessary, because we can see who it's from in a summary. Anyway, I'm just letting you know that there are resources that may be more meaningful to you now, that you have to do these assignments. Okay, so it's Monday. I think this week should be no problem. And then next week, we're going to do an analysis paragraph, which goes into MLA format. And then that's when you have to single out an idea and then analyze it in some original way. And that tends to be the most difficult. One, you've got to replicate the idea. And then two, you've got to be able to analyze it in a meaningful way, adding something more to the academic conversation. And oftentimes we do this by applying it to some personal insight or experience that you've had. And that makes for interesting reading for everyone. Okay, so anyway, but this week, Power of Introverts, read it, respond, have a chat, interesting stuff. Keeping in mind, you could write about that for your first essay. Another thing that's in modules, if you want to look at the first essay, what it looks like, so you can get the jump on it and maybe get some help, maybe from the tutor, then you can do that. Just go to modules and look it up. It gives you all of the essay assignments. You could be working on them at all times. Anyway, that's it for today. Happy Monday. And I hope everybody, if you got COVID, I hope you're getting over it. I got over it. Wasn't too bad. I guess I can't complain. All right. So it's Monday. Get cracking. Oh, two things. Tutor. Some of you, I will write in the comments that I'm recommending that you kind of connect with the tutor before you submit things, just to kind of, make some corrections, get engaged in that cycle of error, fix, learn, error, fix, learn. Remember, it goes around and around like that. So don't be afraid about mistakes or forgetting to use some technique, because that's how we learn to do it again and again. So sometimes I'll just say, look at the instructions again. And I also send an email to the tutor to be looking for your reaching out. So make sure you're reading the comments on there. Just go to grades, click on the assignment, and you'll see what I've said. The other thing is, in discussions, sometimes if I read them like on Wednesday before midnight, and if you haven't responded to another student, I'll put the 5 on there because you get half credit for doing half of it. But here's the thing, I only do that to kind of startle you in case you forgot. So you can see, oh no, a 5. And you just to remind you to respond to somebody else. So by the time it's nice if you email me and remind me, but I do see it. It comes up when you submit something new. So I can usually see that. So that's why I do it, just to kind of help you stay on track. Okay, that's it for Monday. Have a good one. Take care. Stay well.